the world's most expensive cruises in the world. Let's find out the number of options for opulent lifestyle experiences available to us is virtually limitless. Whereas the search for an unforgettable experience on land results in a huge list of possibilities to live in the moment, the options for unique experiences at sea are limited in comparison to the ocean's vastness. While at sea, the pleasures that premium cruise ships and yachts can provide far outweigh the limited number of options available on shore. Because they are more accessible to a larger number of consumers than yachts, cruise ships play a significant part in addressing the demands of the multi-billion-dollar maritime tourism sector, which is growing rapidly. This new generation of floating cities is revolutionizing luxury travel by providing travelers with awe-inspiring experiences mixed with opulent, superlative amenities and faultless services. Because of the growing demand from passengers and the intense rivalry within the market, cruise lines are always improving the cruise experience by introducing new and innovative offerings on board, and they are competing against one another. Currently, there are several huge cruise ships working in the ocean. As a result, the business attracts billions of dollars in investment every year, resulting in the introduction of luxurious and expensive cruise ships to the market. The most expensive cruise ships in the world in 2022. Allure of the Seas and Oasis of the Seas are examples of the Oasis luxury class. The Allure of the Seas is one of the world's most costly cruise ships, and it is also one of the most luxurious. The Allure of the Seas, the second ship of Royal Caribbean International's Oasis-class cruise ships, was the world's largest passenger ship when it was launched in November 2009, and it continues to be so today. The shipyard in Finland, STX Europe Turku, is said to have incurred over $1.4 billion in costs during the construction of this world-class cruise liner. A total of 225,282 tons of gross registered tonnage is carried by this vessel, which measures 1,187 feet in length and 215 feet in breadth. The vessel has a total of 18 decks and can seat a total of 6,780 passengers, as well as 2,200 crew members. The Oasis Luxury Class is the first of these. The ship's principal attractions include a 2-deck dance hall, an ice skating rink, 25 dining options, and a theater with a seating capacity of 1,380 people, among other things. With the Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean International has added yet another $1.4 billion luxury cruise ship to its fleet. It is the first of the Oasis-class luxury ships. When it was first launched in 2008, this 225,282 GRT vessel was the largest cruise ship in the world. While all other characteristics of the Oasis of the Seas are identical to those of its sister ship, the vessel's length is supposedly 50 millimeters shorter than that of the Allure of the Seas. Although it has been asserted that the categorized length of these vessels was the same, the differences were unintended and occurred as a result of tiny temperature changes in the steel used in the building of the vessels. Symphony of the Seas and Harmony of the Seas are two of the Oasis-class ships. Symphony of the Seas, a Royal Caribbean International cruise ship of the Oasis class, is the world's largest passenger ship currently in service, according to the company. As a result, and for obvious reasons, Symphony of the Seas is currently one of the most costly cruise ships in the world, with a production cost of $1.35 billion and a total cost of $1.35 billion. A total of 228.081 tons of gross registered tonnage was achieved by the vessel, which was built by STX France and measures 1,188 feet in length, 215.5 feet in width, and 238 feet in height. The ship, which began its maiden voyage in April 2018, has 18 decks and can accommodate a maximum of 6,680 guests, as well as a staff of 2,200. It is the largest cruise ship ever built. The classification of Oasis. The amenities available on board this luxury cruise ship include 22 restaurants, 24 pools, a children's water park, an ice skating rink, a full-size basketball court, and 2 43-foot rock climbing walls, among other amenities. A second Royal Caribbean International Oasis-class cruise ship, Harmony of the Seas, is now in operation and is another premium luxury passenger liner in the Royal Caribbean International Fleet. The fact that Harmony of the Seas is 1,100 tons smaller than Symphony of the Seas, despite the fact that Royal Caribbean paid the same amount as its sister ship, $1.35 billion, causes it to rank second behind Symphony of the Seas. The vessel, which has a tonnage of 228,081 GRT, measures 1,188 feet in length, 215.5 feet in width, and 238 feet in height. Featuring a total of 2,747 cabins of varying sizes, Harmony of the Seas has the capacity to accommodate 6,687 passengers and 2,200 staff members. Harmony of the Seas, like her sister ship, offers a variety of dining and entertainment options while sailing around the world. Following the completion of construction in 2014, the ship made its first voyage to Southampton from the STX France port in May 2016. MSC World Europa is the third option. The MSC World Europa, the most costly cruise ship ever built in terms of construction costs in the history of MSC Cruises, is one of just a handful of green fuel cruise ships operating today. A new era in cruise travel has begun with the introduction of MSC World Europa, a ship powered by LNG, one of the cleanest marine fuels available, and equipped with groundbreaking green technologies. This is one of the most expensive cruise ships in the world. It was built for $1.25 billion because of its unique and environmentally friendly features and design. MSC World Europa is a shipping company based in Europe. This is an additional proof of MSC Cruises' long-term environmental commitment and duty to the future. This one-of-a-kind prototype boasts a groundbreaking design, with every detail offering you a completely new cruising experience. The keel-laying ceremony for the ship, which will be christened MSC World Europa, will take place on June 29, 2020. The vessel, which has a gross tonnage of 153,518 GRT, is 1,060 feet long, 135 feet wide, and 245 feet high. The height of the MSC World Europa is about 10 feet higher than the height of the world's most costly ship, the Oasis-class Allure of the Seas, which is merely 10 feet shorter. The MSC World Europa has 22 decks and can hold 5,079 people and 1,413 crew members. The Epic of the Norsemen. Because of its distinctive design and size, the Norwegian Epic was one of the most expensive ships ever built for Norwegian Cruise Lines. It cost $1.2 billion to build. The ship is equipped with one of the largest aqua parks in the world, as well as accommodations for single passengers. When it was completed, it was the third largest cruise ship in the world, with a capacity of 4,228 guests. It was recently remodeled in 2020, making it a luxurious place to travel in the 21st century. Its length is 329.45 meters, its width is 52 meters, and it has a gross tonnage of 155,873 tons. Ada Nova is the fifth option. According to reports, the Ada Nova, the first of Ada Cruises' new Excellence-class ships, is apparently the fifth largest passenger vessel in the world. The construction of this luxury vessel, which is 337 meters in length and was built by Meyer Werft in Germany, is said to have cost $1.1 billion. The green cruising concept of Ada Nova, which was launched in December 2018, is the ship's standout feature. It is the world's first cruise ship that can be powered both at sea and in port by liquefied natural gas, LNG. There are more than 2,600 passenger cabins on board the 183,900 GT Ada Nova, which has a capacity to carry 6,600 passengers, as well as up to 1,500 staff members. The vessel has 17 restaurants and 23 bars, as well as a luxury day spa and a 360-degree theater for passengers to enjoy while they eat and drink. Thanks for watching. That was all. Subscribe to this channel. See you next time.